Hi, welcome to the Reds We See, a show on our favorite team, Toronto FC. I'm Dan,
And I'm Corey.
and we're going to talk about the last match, which was Toronto FC versus Montreal Impact during the MLS's back tournament. Corey, did you enjoy?
401 Derby away from home. 401 Derby in Orlando. I guess it can still be called that. They did mention it was a Derby game. It was a much better game, I thought. How about you, Dan?
Well, we won, so right off the bat, it was much better. It was, I know right off the bat, as soon as they started putting a couple goals in, I was like, no, we need more. We need more. Two things. They have a habit of not holding the lead recently. And secondly, it's Montreal, so you knew there was going to be goals.
That's right. That was a definite game. You had to put your foot on the pedal and keep it there.
That fourth goal meant the world to me. I'm sitting at home watching it, and I was like, oh, no, we need that fourth. We need that fourth. We got the fourth, and boy, did we need it.
That's it, right? And Akinola, he made no mistakes this game, that's for sure.
Ayo Akinola, the match before, got a brace. How do you top that? Well, simple. You come back the next match and you get 3.
There you go. Get the Hattie.
So someone had mentioned that it was the fastest multi-goal by how was it sent? Multi goals in the shortest amount of time between matches, something like that. So what was that? 3 days, 5 goals? Not bad.
Not at all. That's good for somebody who was he's under 21.
I believe so. You know what? I don't know his age. Don't care. He's putting the ball in the net. That's pretty much all I ask from any of the players.
He's the third player under 21 to score an MLS hat trick.
Oh, nice. That I did not know. Do you know the other 2?
Not off the top of my head.
Nor do I.
No.
So was it a typical Montreal-Toronto FC derby for you? It had the excitement, the fun.
There was a bit of grit in there. It was good to see.
Did you miss the crowd?
The crowd would have been something else too, right? It brings a whole different element.
It does. But you could still feel there was, I did at least, the intensity was there. Big difference from previous matches I've watched during the MLS's back is true rivalries, not the made-up ones that MLS keeps trying to throw down your throats, but the real ones, like the Cascadia rivalries and obviously Toronto-Montreal. You could see the difference in the intensity of the players because it just means that much more than the normal everyday match. You have to beat your rival.
That's it. If there's one thing I can't stand, it's losing to Montreal.
I don't think there's many Toronto fans of any sport that want to lose to that city. So there were obviously no crowd. You said it would make it better. Obviously, it would make it better. But you also mentioned to me the other day that you really enjoyed hearing Vanny, like having the microphones all over the pitch and hearing the coaches go. But you brought up Vanny, getting on the team's case in the second half there.
Yeah, there was a moment when Toronto was playing with the ball in their own third, and you could hear Vanny shout to them, "Great, you're the last man back. You give the ball up, and we're fucked." So it's after the last game, it's definitely good to hear him wanting that ball out of the third.
Definitely, for sure. So that puts us on 4 points in 2 games. We're tied atop of the group against New England, who we play tomorrow morning, 9 o'clock, which is way too damn early for any sport. But that's when it is. Playing New England, winner takes all kind of thing, isn't it?
Yeah, it's for the top of the group, right? So it's going to be just as big as the Derby games, I think.
Yeah, and it might not be. You're not guaranteed second.
No.
It all depends on what happens in the other match between DC United and Montreal. Because if someone loses in the match tomorrow morning, they're stuck on 4 points, and DC United could win, and then it goes into goal differential. So those 4 goals from the Montreal match are really important.
And that's where the missed opportunities in the first game are going to come back to bite them. It's exactly what happens though when you put your fate into the hands of others.
So I guess the best thing to do is just go out and win it tomorrow, and then no worries.
That's it. A tie is as good as a loss.
Well, a tie will put them both through. So,
Yeah, that's true.
I guess I also wonder what kind of lineup we're going to have, being such an early game. Not a lot of space in between matches, and if a tie is all you need, our team's going to think of playing that way?
It's a possibility. I mean, if Josie's not 100%, then we got Akinola, who's obviously shown he can put the numbers up. He can hold that position. Ozo, it'd be nice to see him back, but with the way the team's playing again, we can let him rest up to get to that 100 percentage.
I agree. So tomorrow, a few hours from now, game day, which I'm really getting excited about having these game days, just not the morning ones we keep getting stuck with. We've had one evening one, so we have to get out of the knockout round so we can have some more night games. And
that would be nice.
And get that Champions League berth at the end of all of this versus Seattle. Isn't that the rule?
That's it, right? We'll go straight to the CONCACAF from this.
All right, man. We'll talk to you. We'll talk to you right after the next match, and we'll push our thoughts out again for the Reds we see.
All right, sounds good. Enjoy
Cheers,
your
man.
night there. Hey, come on, your Reds.
There you go.